And welcome guys to another SimplyFifa guide to an ultimate team. This is episode 4. On the previous episode I was talking about buying bronze players to maintain your squad in the short term, and you may have realized that I bought a couple of them for 200 coins. Seeing as these are just placeholder players you will be using in the short term, like there really is no need to actually spend more than 150 coins on them, as the market is flooded with all these cheap players. And while you're at that, just try and buy them maybe from the same league or nation, so your chemistry does improve with these short-term players. And as I mentioned, this was one of the many ways you could actually go about maintaining your squad, and today I'll show you the second way, which is actually buying silver players. This is a slightly better way, as in the fact that you buy the silver players for 150 coins, and when you're done with them, when you discard them, most of them do discard for 98, 100 coins or so. So you're not exactly losing much as compared to the bronze players who will probably discard for 20 coins or so, as you will see halfway through the episode. And in my case here, well, I just buy the first player I can get, really. I'm not actually anal or picky about who I get, as I'll be getting rid of the player when their contracts are done anyway. You can choose to be more selective about who you buy. Each to their own, I suppose, or whatever you decide to work for you, that's really fine. You can either choose to go the bronze way or the silver way, and as you can see here, I get my first proper goalkeeper Frey for 700 coins, but I don't use him immediately. I think I actually use him in the next game. And another thing you will probably realize is when I buy a gold player, I may remove a bronze player in the squad who still has contracts left on him. And I think I did mention before that always try and milk your shitty bronze players for all the contracts they have, just to prolong the process of you actually spending coins a bit more. But don't discard that player if they still have contracts on them, cause down the line one of your crappy bronze players will run out of contracts and you will need to put him back in. And as you can see here, Clarence Seedorf is my new free kick taker in the team. This was actually a good game, but I did have more chances than the guy I was playing with here. I probably should have scored a lot of goals in the first half. And you may have realized I'm not exactly the most clinical person in front of goal. I have noticed that myself. I don't really take my chances, and that's been mentioned to me as well. Thanks, Neymar. What I will say about Seedorf is he's actually a phenomenal player considering how cheap he goes for. He's always in the right place to track back and protect a back foul, and he's got good passing and decent free kicks. Overall, gameplay has improved a lot with him in the squad, and the game's actually flowing way more better with him than when we initially started this. And you can see from the highlights of this game, I was just all over the guy, and I really should have won the game. You probably saw the first half, the halftime stats there, and 90 minutes he decides to opt for a draw, and I really didn't want to go for a draw. I wanted to continue the game well into penalties if need be, but well, that was actually the first draw of the series there. I'll take it anyway, at least it wasn't a loss. As you can see, I'm removing a couple of players who have run out of contracts here in the squad, and we get Aquilani for 850 coins, and we get another two random silver players here who are in the right formation, and Frey eventually gets added to the squad along with Aquilani. And well, my reasons for actually getting Aquilani here, well, he's actually a good player. He's got decent stats and he's actually cheap. But my main reason was, well, it's me feeling a bit sad that he wasn't given a chance at Liverpool. I would have loved for him to actually be playing in the current Liverpool squad alongside Lucas rather than Charlie Adam or Henderson, because I personally think he has a better footballing brain than those two. I mean, no offense to them. Yeah, I really think King Kenny should have sent him on loan to Italy and would have saved himself a lot of money in keeping him rather than buying a player like Henderson, whatever amount he cost. That's just my personal opinion here, really, and that's a talk for another day, really. This was actually a tight game up until the second half here. Lovely McGillis spin from Jovetic, and we use a little bit of pace and get one past the goalkeeper there. 90th minute, he leaves his defense open for a 1-2 through ball there, sending Mikoli through, who doesn't get the ball past, but Young Jun Suk gets the rebound to make it 2-0 on the 90th minute. I have to say, some of these bronze players actually do play well, considering that they have crap chemistry. You do get attached to some of them on your way to building a squad. That's actually how the game ends here, 2-0. An awesome goal there from Jovetic, who I'm really enjoying playing with at the moment. I really should try his informed version sometime. And I think we get 791 coins to end the episode without a loss. And we get ourselves Zarate, the Argentinian striker center forward, 89 pace, not too bad. Hopefully he can be beastly for us in the next episode. Cheers, guys.